What is up, all my beautiful people? Hopefully you guys are having a great week, and congratulations on making it to another Friday. Today we have episode 25 of my Friday Positivities and Shoutouts. I'm just going to step back and take a little bit of time to apologize for not being there for you guys this morning. I really try and tend to be for these uploads at 8 a.m. That way we can all start our Fridays off with a good spirit, get that day finished, and head on into the weekend strong. But yesterday it was issue after issue after issue for me. A few weeks ago, I was having some car issues. It was about a month ago, actually, and I took it to a shop. Everything was fixed and everything was good to go. And then when I left work yesterday, I work about 35-40 minutes from where I live. I got onto the highway, and there's a little bit, it's like a 2-minute section where I got to be on the highway. As soon as I started to accelerate, my car wouldn't go past 40. I was redlining, transmission problems, of course, which was where I was going. I was hoping to make it till next week. I have a 2014 Chrysler 200. It's got 130,000 miles on it. It's a great car. It's in good condition. So I don't know what's going on with the transmissions. Fingers crossed it's not completely blown. So once I got off the highway, I pulled over, and the only thing I could do was just kind of take a second. I turned my car off, called my girlfriend, called my dad, who's a mechanic, and tell him what's going on. And I just kind of sat there for 35 minutes. I was just listening to music on my phone and just kind of clearing my head because there's not much I could really do. I didn't want to call a tow truck. That was my last choice because it was going to be like $250 to tow it that far. So I sat there for a little bit, turned my car on, and thankfully I was able to drive home just fine. No issues or anything. So my car's home. I didn't have to call a tow truck. But unfortunately, I can't get my car into the transmission shop until next Thursday. It being the type of car it is, I can't get the valve. It needs a special tool to check the transmission fluid and to get in there. So I just got it set up to completely change out the transmission fluid, change out the transmission filter, and fingers crossed that it fixes. But thankfully, shout out to my girlfriend. Love her to death. She's letting me use her car until Thursday. Shout out to her parents. They're letting her use her dad's spare truck. So all that's good and taken care of. And then last night I came down to do this video, and I just wasn't in a good mindset. I just wasn't where I needed to be. And then my cat was, I don't know if he had a hairball or what, my little cat that you always see in my shorts dancing on my subscriber videos. It's one of my best friends. I love that dude to death. And he was like gagging. He was kind of having trouble breathing, so I wasn't sure what was going on, and it was already late. So I ended up just taking him upstairs, and he fell asleep in my lap, and I just stayed up with him for like an hour and a half, just making sure he was all right. He's all good. I'm not sure if it was a hairball or what, but I just wanted to make sure he's good. He was good. Now that we got all that out of the way, we can move on to the quote, which I thought was perfect for kind of my situation that was going on. And I know I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to do my best. And the quote is from Dieter F. Unstorff, and it is your reaction to adversity, not the adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. And when I came home, my girlfriend was pretty upset with everything that was going on. She had a bad day at work, and then when she took a shower, the drain got clogged, which was something stupid, simple, easy to fix, and everything was fine. But she got real upset about it, and I went upstairs, and I'm like, hey, with everything going on, we can just take this one day at a time. It's not the end of the world. We have a great house. We have a great life. We have 2 good vehicles. It just, one of them needs serviced. So calmed her down. Everything's going good. So with everything going on, you still have to try and find the bright situations in life. Like I said, we both have a vehicle, so I'm able to use hers, so it's a positive. I can still get to and from my job. I can take care of my son, do what I need to do. I might just have to cut back on comics for the next couple weeks just so I can make sure I can get everything taken care of with my car, which is fine with me because it just means no extra spending, no getting a random slab, no getting extra trades, no getting extra covers or anything. I can still get my normal pull list because I'm always on a budget. So everything's fine there. So like I said, I apologize for not being there this morning. I'm going to always make sure I stick to always having these Friday videos for you guys. Your support, your time, anybody watching this means the world to me. I love you guys. You are always my family. So with all that out of the way, let's get to the shoutouts. And we do have one new name to add to the board. If you wanted to be added to this board, leave hashtag shoutout on any of my videos and I'll be sure to get to you. We got Philtastic Comics and Art, Darren Gilmore, Main Events Comics and Wrestling, Cole's Comic Claims, Wahoo Comics, Trev the Shipping Guru, Zach's Collections, Brian LCS, Chop and Drop 2013, It's Natrix, Callie and Jordan Squad, Comics by the Bay, Cat Fan Comics Man, Joseph Michaels, The Adventurous Joe, Christopher Rue, TM Nerdy, Tony's Diecast Customs, Just Your Average Geeks, Jean Mello, Evil's Comics, White Mojo Wolf, Where'd You Get That, Dale Spence Comics and Collectibles, Psychotronic, Squirt Gun Aaron, Couchin' and Slouchin' with C Bizzle, and the new one we added was Swish Rips. So all you guys, I appreciate the world. You guys are family to me. Anybody who watches any of my content, again, I love you to death. Please stay tuned for this Sunday. It's going to be a special WrestleMania edition of Sunday Night Sesh. Still going to show off comics, still going to talk about all that. Anybody's welcome to hang out. But again, any time that you guys spend with me means the world. I have 2 huge stacks of comics. It's actually, I have to upload 2 weeks ago of comics and then my newest week of comics. I still have those to upload. So just bear with me. Work's been a little crazy. We were training new people all this week, so I was working extra hours, so I was a little behind and didn't have as much extra time after. So we're going to wrap it up. Again, I thank you for your time. You guys mean the world to me. I hope you have a killer weekend. I'll catch you in any lives throughout the community. And as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Thank you.